It's Monday again. I'm down at the shed. Mike should be getting here shortly. I have no idea what we plan on working on today since we kind of finished up the table last week. So I'm going to start by doing a little sweep up and clean up around the shop here. It's gotten a little detritus on the floor and stuff from the last few weeks of us paying more attention to the pinball machines than the cleanliness. So I'll start on that, and when Mike gets here, I'll ask him what we're going to do. We'll bring the cameras back on, and we'll get started. My assumption is we're going to be working on sanding down the play field, or we might install the play field in the unit with some boards to see how well it works in its current configuration, but no promises. Well, hello there. Mike is back here. Brought a friend of his, Warwick, around. Actually, Warwick was here last week too. You probably didn't see him in the videos, but he was here. He has a history of working on pinball machines down in Australia when he was younger. Is that the right word?
Yeah, much younger.
Much younger. So anyway, he's working up here right now, and he became friends of Mike through a common interest in training dogs. So they hit it off, and when they got talking about pinball machines, they found another thing that they had in common. So he came down here to see what we were doing and watch it and stuff. And as you can see, we've got the table out. Mike has installed the AllTek MPU board in there. We are going to put the play field in here, hook it up, and see if by chance it comes close to working. So this is the first shot at this. Cold start kind of thing, and the odds of it working are probably less than 10%, so I don't want to get you guys' hopes up, but we do want to put it in and see what it does. So I have some work to do. I need to load the code in the processor that actually drives the system, and when I get done with that, we'll bring the playfield over there, set it up, and in case you're wondering what Mike's doing, the AllTek board, if you guys don't know about that, we'll run about 25 different tables, and there's a dip switch on there that you set for the number for the table. He is looking that up right now so he can set the MPU to be working on the right table. So we'll bring you back when we get things set up. So we've decided to put the table back in the pinball machine, install the board, and while I am busy over here reprogramming the board to have the actual operational code in it and fixing a broken wire, these guys are busy starting to remove the lights from the back box area, and we'll probably rerun those later on. So I'm going to put this in hyperlapse, and you guys can just watch these guys work. So we've been sitting here trying to get the table put back in. We decided to reinstall the drop targets, which we had removed and had not installed yet. We think we have everything plugged back in. and we'll be powering this thing up shortly. You know, I asked Mike if he knew where his fire extinguisher was, because these first power-ons are always interesting. So we will keep the camera rolling for you when we get to that point, but we're going to finish screwing down. There's about 8 or 10 screws on this drop target, so we're going to finish that. Now, we still haven't done the 8-ball drop target. That one has not been replaced yet, and we're not going to do it for now. But we managed to trace out all the wires that we had to get plugged in. And there's a lot of stuff that will not work on this thing. We don't have the solenoid expansion board connected yet. I mentioned that several times already, but it will not be connected for this test, so some of the solenoids will not work correctly. But for now, we should have enough. We're mostly interested in seeing the lights and seeing how they come up and stuff like that. So thanks a lot. We'll bring the camera back on when we're ready to turn the machine on. Okay, we think we're ready to power this thing up. We plugged our 5-volt power supply into the auxiliary socket down here, and it's sitting down there powering the LED strip. The rest of the board's on the inside. We're going to turn this thing on, and if everything looks good, then we'll put the table back down, and we'll open up the back box and take a look at what it looks like in there. Not expecting a lot, so here we go. Is it plugged in?
It is. Well, the GIs are working. They're the wrong color, but they're working.
Ball Deluxe, 5-ball.
It looks like it's working.
You bet. Put it down.
Okay, no smoke.
No smokes. We have a track mode going. We got misaddressed colors, but forward.
Yes, looking forward to
These.
There we go.
Okay, let me get the camera. Yeah, the colors, that's really strange. The colors are off that much. I'm going to take you guys off and hand hold you so you can see this table a little better.
White is perfect.
So this is the first time it's in attract mode. It looks like the attract mode is working fairly well.
That may not be lighting during track mode. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, you can see our rings are lighting up under there, but it looks like maybe only one of the LEDs is coming on. I'll have to check that code out. Anyway, so, you know, first go at this. This is the first time the code's been in the table. One of the things we are noticing is like this is a blue light, but it's flashing red underneath. So there are some color mismatch things. Here too, the 50K is blue, and it's it looks like all the blues are flashing red. So I might have a little code bug in there.
These should be white or blue.
So
That's what it is.
Yeah, the blue's got red.
all the blues have red in them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So. But that's an easy fix. Actually,
Ball Deluxe.
Speaker's working too.
Ball Deluxe. Ball Deluxe, it
There
said.
you go. This one has a speech impediment because when you get the 13 ball, it won't say 13 ball.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if any of them do.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
get
having any credits. All right, how did I put credits on this thing?
I don't know.
At the top here, is it?
No, that's a
No,
test
right,
button.
so, yeah.
Mike is like there's generally there's a little relay that you.
Well, there's usually a wire that detects the coin, and that's missing on both of these. So we'll have to
So,
figure that out.
so what you need to do is you need to go to your
can
board in there and set it up for free play.
Yes, we can do that.
That's what you need to do. And that's probably, the other one was probably set up that way. But yeah, the lights, the bulb simulators look really good. They're sticking out there. But I really want to see the arching to see if the strobing works. So we do need to get a game loaded up. Okay, I'm going to put you guys back up on the tripod so you can watch, and we're going to try and get this set up and run.
Ball Deluxe, 5 ball.
See, we got the 2-ball targets not staying up when
Okay.
it resets.
And
So
the two lights not on because the two targets there.
right. So
1 ball, 5 ball, 6 ball.
these are not coming up either. They should pop up. So maybe we don't.
So
have
that might be, remember, we have solenoid drivers, some of them not working
on the auxiliary.
on the auxiliary.
Okay.
So that might be reset
That's
by the
probably
auxiliary.
Now,
10 ball.
Why don't
This-
you,
now
why
watch
don't you
this now.
step,
This is-
step around so that the camera can see it
so
too,
it told you the 10 ball, right?
right?
15 ball. 11 ball.
It won't say 13 ball.
That would be bad luck.
And I'm wondering if they didn't do that on purpose.
12 ball.
Some people
14
don't put
ball.
13th floors on their building.
Think the 8 ball.
Yeah, we got color issues there.
No, that's a color change LED, isn't it? No, maybe
No.
not.
That should be the white, just regular white.
I'll check the mapping to see.
It's,
Flippers work?
hold
Yeah, you need to get a ball in place.
Which means that we got that plug right then.
Yeah, that it
That
does.
verifies that.
That's
Way to go!
Oh,
couldn't be any better, huh?
yeah. That's what you fixed it.
Right, that's another auxiliary settlement.
Right.
It doesn't pop. Okay. So we know we got some things to do, but I'm totally psyched.
Yeah, looks like we're really, really close.
See how it
It goes
remembers
back, yeah, it goes
what you
back.
had
Uh-huh.
before?
Yeah.
One ball's not talking.
3 ball. 4 ball. 7 ball.
So the one ball is not
Think
talking either.
the 8 ball.
Which actually, we cannot sync the 8-ball
Right?
because the target is not there. And it's probably up in the up position now because if it were down, it would give you the credit for it.
Right.
Okay. But I'm not seeing the strobe like you say, Ed. Does that, that should just be happening, right?
I don't remember when it happens, but it is the only thing I do for the strobe is I mirror whatever this light is to the light over here. That's all I do. The
Right.
strobing has to be done by the computer.
Right.
So, there's a possibility it's.
Shoot for 8 ball. Corner pocket.
Let me plug that button. I just want to hit the filter.
That needs to be adjusted. Nice. That would be on glass.
You know,
pocket.
I don't think the thumper bumper or the slings are working either.
Nope, they're definitely not working. There's the strobe.
Okay.
It looks like these are going up and those are coming down.
Okay, so I have those mirror mapped backwards.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Some
do
power on those.
Shoot for C. Shoot for C.
Is it counting that rollover when you're rolling over? It
It
doesn't
doesn't look
seem.
like it's hitting. We're gonna have to adjust the switch. We're just grinding all this dust right into the playfield, by the way.
Yeah, well, we can stop. We don't have to do this anymore.
All right.
It's good.
Make the 8-ball
See,
corner.
I just heard that thing pop. It was trying to reset it.
Yeah.
Maybe it thinks it is reset. I don't know. Okay. We're good.
Very, very good.
That, how did we fix that?
So I thought I had code in there that duplicated the first light to all the rest of them. Maybe I don't. I'll have to take a look at that.
No, I mean these lights staying on.
Oh,
we-
that's unplugged the table.
That's the only way to do it?
Well, the power supply for that processor and these lamps is plugged into a non-switched utility outlet.
Right.
So we could add a switched utility outlet.
Okay.
That would be, or we just wire it, just, clip the plug and wire it directly into the AC coming off the switch, and then whenever you plug that in, it'll
Okay.
come on.
All right, that's good.
But, yeah.
Beautiful.
All right. A plus plus.
Yeah, this was fun. That wasn't exactly what I thought we'd be doing today, but this was neat. I love to see it starting to come together. So I hope you guys out there like this. This will end our recording for today. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you next week.